Hello dear students, here we have part 7 of UPSC 2019 question paper, right? So let's talk about the 5 more question in this part. Let's start. First question says, when a runner was crossing the 12-kilometer mark, she was informed that she had completed only 80% of the race. Okay, so 80% of the race is equal to 12. So 100% of the race is equal to what? 12 by 80 into 100, right? So this is what? This is actually 15, right? 15 kilometer. Okay, so how many kilometers was the runner supposed to run this event? Okay, so how many kilometer was the runner supposed to run? So obviously the race was of 15 kilometers, right? So obviously she was supposed to run 15 kilometers in this race, right everybody? It is a very simple question, like within 10 seconds you can solve this question in the examination, right? Very simple question. Now let's move to another question. Okay, next question says, Raju has 9,000 with him and he wants to buy a mobile handset, but he finds that he has only 70% of the amount. So if 70% is equal to 9,000, then 100% is equal to what? 100% is equal to 9,000 divided by 75 into 100, right? So this is 3, this is 4, so this is 12,000, right? So obviously the actual cost of the mobile handset was 12,000, right? Okay, but he finds that he has only 75% of the amount required to buy the handset. Fine. Therefore, he borrowed 2,000 from his friend. So like if he is borrowing 2,000, then he is having 11,000 rupees, right? But still he is short 1,000 rupees, right? Okay, fine. Raju still does not have enough money to buy the handset. Yes, correct. Right? Still 1,000 is less. Right? It's a very simple question. Okay, everyone? A very simple question based on the percentage topic, right? First option is the correct one. Okay? Alright. Now let's talk about the next question. Right. Next question says, in 2002, Minu's age was 1/3 the age of Mira. Fine. Whereas in 2010, Minu's age was half the age of Mira. What is Minu's year of birth? Okay, everyone. See friends, in this question, we need to check all the options and we have to go through the options only because nothing has been given in this question, right? So let's talk about the options. There are two characters, Minu and Mira, right? So this is 2002 and this is 2010, right? So now if I talk about first option, 1992. So with respect to 1992, Minu's age, question is saying Minu's year of birth, right? So Minu's age in 2002 was 10 years. So in 2002, Mira will be 3 times of Minu's age, because question is saying in 2002, Minu's age was 1/3 the age of Mira, obviously, right? So Mira should be 30 years of age in 2002, right? Now, after 8 years in 2010, she will be 18 years and she will be 38. Fine. So question is saying, whereas in 2010, Minu's age was half of the age of Mira, right? So 18 is not the half of 38, right everyone? 18 is not the half of 38. Fine. So this data is not correct. So 1992 is not correct, right? So please remove this data from here. Now let's talk about the another option, 1994. Fine. So if Minu's year of birth is 1994, then in 1994 Minu will be what? 8 years of age. So Mira has to be 24 years of age. Why? Because she will be 3 times age of Minu, right? Okay. Now after 8 years she will be 16 years of age and she will be what? 32 years of age, right? So yeah, this data like matches the given condition of the question, right? Because here this is double and this is 3 times, right? Correct. So here in 2002 Minu is 1/3 of Mira's age, and in 2010, Minu is half the Mira's age. Fine. Okay. So everybody, the correct answer is 1994. Right. It's a very good question. I mean, a simple question, but really it needs a smartness to solve this question. Fine. Okay. Now let's talk about the next one. Fine. Next question says, Rakesh and Rajesh together bought 10 balls and 10 rackets. Rakesh spent 1300 and Rajesh spent 1500. So 1300 plus 1500 is what? This is 2800, right? So 10 balls and 10 rackets. They have spent 2800 bucks. Fine. So just divide the entire equation by 10. You will get ball plus racket is equal to 280, right? So price of a ball and a racket is equal to 280 rupees. Fine. Now the question is saying each racket cost 3 times as the ball does. Okay, fine. So racket and ball ratio is what? 3:1. Fine. So just divide 280 in the ratio 3:1. So this will be 210 and 70, right? So the cost of the racket is 210 and the cost of the ball is 70, right? Hope you are comfortable with the ratio. Hope you all know how to divide a number in the given ratio. Fine. Or if you don't know, then let me tell you. So 280 by 3 plus 1, 4 into 3 is 210, and 280 divided by 4 into 1 is equal to 70, right? This is the process to divide a number in the given ratio. Fine, everyone. This 4 is what? This 4 is the sum of the ratio terms, which is 3 plus 1, right? Okay, fine. So now let's talk about the next question. Hope you got this question. This is actually a very simple question, right? Now let's talk about the next one. Next question says, in a conference, out of total 100 participants, 70 are Indians. If 60 of the total participants are vegetarian, then which of the following statement are correct? Okay, so everyone, in this question 100 participants are there in a conference. Out of that 70 are Indians, right? 70 are Indian and 30 non-Indians, right? Okay. Now 60 of the total participants are vegetarian. So case number 1, if we assume all the 60 Indian participants are vegetarian, right? So if all the 60 Indian are vegetarian, then 10 Indian will be non-vegetarian, right? And all the 30 non-Indians will be non-vegetarian, right? So this is case number 1, right? Now let's talk about case number 2. There are 100 participants, 70 Indian, 30 non-Indian, right? In case number 2, we are assuming that all 30 non-Indian are vegetarian. In case number 2, we are assuming that all 30 non-Indian are vegetarian. It means what? The left 30, because total 60 candidates are vegetarian. So obviously 30 non-Indian are vegetarian, then 30 Indian will be vegetarian. So 40 Indian will be non-vegetarian. Right, so this is case number 2. Fine, everyone. So this is case number 1 and this is case number 2 based on the given information. Right, now let's talk about the question. At least 30 Indian participants are vegetarian. Conclusion number 1. At least 30 Indian participants are vegetarian. Okay, so here 30 Indians are vegetarian and here 60 Indians are vegetarian. So obviously at least 30 Indians are vegetarian. Fine. At least 30 Indians are vegetarian. This case is correct. Now case 2. At least 10 Indian participants are non-vegetarian. Fine. So here 10 Indian are non-vegetarian and here 40 Indians are non-vegetarian. I repeat, here 10 Indian are non-vegetarian, but here 40 Indians are non-vegetarian. It means what? At least 10 Indians are non-vegetarian, right? So second case is also correct, right? So here both 1 and 2, all the 2 cases are correct, right? So C option is the right one. Okay, everyone, this is a very good question of reasoning, right? So now let's talk about the next question. Oh, this part is over. So we'll be taking another set of 5 questions in the next part, right?